Welcome back to my channel. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Neek and this is Angelic Light. I'm back with another reading for you all. Today is just going to be a collective reading, whatever comes out. I did a pre-shuffle for you, as you can see on the table. I will go over that, but before I do, I just want to remind you to only take what resonates, never force anything to fit, and always follow your own intuition above all else, okay? If you don't find anything to resonate with you in this reading, that's completely fine. Just keep in mind that time doesn't exist at the level of energy. So if nothing resonates today, you can always check back later because it may resonate in the future. But for those of you who do find this reading to resonate, or you find it to be useful in any way, I ask that you like the video, comment, share, subscribe, hype it up, or engage with it in any form, because that does help to push my content out so that other people that may need to hear these messages can also find them, okay? All right, so collective. So far the energy that came out for the pre-shuffle is very similar to the energy that came out for the Divine Feminine reading I did last week. So if you find anything to resonate in this reading, you may want to go and check out the Divine Feminine reading that I have on my page as well, okay? But I'm going to read these top cards and then I'll go over the oracles that came out, okay? So your first card that came out is see your emotions as teachers. It says emotions can be vehicles for transformation, whether joyous or challenging. They can teach you how to overcome fear and cultivate compassion. Then we have getting home. It says the objective is being grateful for your house and the people in it. When you walk through the door to your house or apartment, pause and think about how grateful you are to be home. Whether it's cold outside and you've walked into warmth, or you're returning home to someone you love, there's always something to appreciate. Greet everyone with a smile and a warm hug and begin to listen about their day, and afterwards speak about your day. Be present with each conversation and be thankful for them being in your life. And then we have just go with it. It says embrace spontaneity. I'm so bad with that word. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Okay, y'all can see it. Y'all can see it. Okay. But embrace spontaneity and trust the journey, remaining open to unexpected twists and turns along the way. The angel number you got is 1222. This is the lover's energy, Gemini energy, taking initiative, change, optimism, joy, communication, messages, good news, expression, high vibes. Work with what you have and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. And then your affirmation is acceptance. It says, I accept every step that life presents me without resistance. I try to find out what the universe is trying to teach me so that I can grow. Thus, I advance in freedom on the path of light. Okay? So I just also want to say, as I was doing this pre-shuffle here, I was like genuinely 12 cards came out, but I was aiming for between 6 to 10 cards for the pre-shuffle. My spirit team likes to do this thing where they know I specifically don't take or prefer to take less than 4 cards at a time when multiple cards come out. So if more than 3 come out, then I usually put them back in. Lately, my spirit team has been giving me more than 3 cards, but when they come out, it's always a extra card hidden underneath one of those cards that came out. So I take them, and it's more than what I intend to take because the one that was hiding. Now, this just happened for this pre-shuffle as well with this card. This assistance spirit guides card, it was literally underneath one of these cards here. Like 3 cards came out. I believe it was these 3. Plugged, regret, or yeah, these 3. And then this angel, this assistant spirit guides cards was hidden underneath one of these cards. But it was a good card, assistant spirit guides, you know, it was a pleasant surprise. So I get the energy of you guys getting some sort of surprise, or it's going to be unexpected, but it's going to be a pleasant surprise. It's not going to be anything that throws you off in a negative sense. And this was kind of double confirmation with the angel number that says you may be also getting some good news soon. So I feel like you can expect some good news to be coming your way. I'm not sure what it's in terms of or what it has to do with. It may have to do with a soulmate or a love offer, some sort of romantic connection. Because again, like I said, this angel number is the lover's energy, right? The lovers talks about soulmates, soul contracts, romantic love, major life decisions as well, if it doesn't have to do with love. But I feel like it has to do with love because of the soulmate card that came out as well. Okay, and also renewal spark here. So it feels like you may be meeting a soulmate, reuniting with a soulmate, just somebody that you're spiritually and romantically aligned with. And I feel like some of you may have already met this person, some of you may already know this person. We're all on different, timelines and things on our journey and different stages of our journeys. Okay, so just take it how it resonates for you. But I'm getting that when this opportunity does present itself, and when you do meet this person or connect with this person, if you haven't already, and even if you are connecting with them, I'm getting the energy that spirit is wanting you to just go with the flow here. Don't overthink things. Don't kind of settle your mind on one specific outcome. Okay, just keep an open mind and keep an open heart. Also with here, seeing your emotions as teachers. It's like you may be feeling like a romantic love towards this person, or an attraction to this person, or feeling like, they feel familiar, you feel safe with them, things like that. Spirit is saying, I'm just feeling like you're being guided to trust what you feel when it comes to this person. Don't overthink things, because it's not a negative thing. That's what I feel. But we're going to dig deeper into it and find out what these messages are about, okay? All right, so a fire sign may also be significant. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And then as you can see, decisions is here. So there is a decision that's going to have to be made. Social media may be significant in some way. But last, with this card here, past, lack, suffering. And then we have regret, repression. Somebody feels regretful. I'm kind of getting the energy that, like I said, the cards that came out, the energy of this reading feels very similar so far to the Divine Feminine reading that I did. And in that reading, I was discussing how somebody connected to the Divine Feminine was siphoning their energy. They were not who they were portraying themselves or presenting themselves to be. And they were basically siphoning from you or from the Divine Feminine. And, she was being guided to call her energy back, call her power back, and to distance herself from this person. I don't know if this is like, because it's kind of feeling like it could be the other person that was in that reading that the Divine Feminine was being guided away from, that may be feeling like this now. Or this could just be, again, just a soulmate that's connected to the Divine Feminine's energy, but not that person per se from the last reading, which that feels more resonant, possibly, but we'll see. So let's see what this card is. It says pop-up, spontaneous, unexpected surprise visit. Did I say some surprises, y'all? Look, this person is going to surprise you. It's going to be this person. It's this romantic, it's this soulmate. Tell me more. Tell me more. Cotton candy may be significant. You may like cotton candy. Somebody may like cotton candy. We got confusion, illusions. I'm getting like the energy of like whatever was keeping you under an illusion. It could be the energy of a past person or a karmic person, somebody that you was meant to learn a lesson from. This feels kind of like a continuation of the Divine Feminine reading. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, it do. Magnetic. Look, unexplainable pull, can't resist. It's this soulmate. This feels like a part 2 to that Divine Feminine reading. So I'm telling you, if this resonates with you at all, then go check out that Divine Feminine reading. That felt like the Divine Feminine reading that I did that I did last week was in relation to a karmic contract. Nostalgia. This is somebody that you may know, this soulmate, maybe somebody that you have memories with, fond memories with. For most of you, it doesn't feel like it's necessarily a new person. It may just be somebody that you were at a distance from. that may be coming back around. Change. We have change courage here because there was some sort of healing, or maybe it was something that didn't get off the ground right away, or it was something, because it said regret repression. Maybe this person repressed their emotions for you, didn't express themselves, or it could be the other way around. You could have done that as well. And it's like because of the past being in lack energy. Also, it could be you being under these illusions with this person that was not for you, that was not aligned with you, that you were meant to learn some sort of lesson regarding. Look, tragedy, forbidden love. And then we have, hold on, card on the floor. The card that fell is messages, travel, communication. So communication is coming in very soon from the soulmate. I'm telling you, this is a part 2 for the divine feminine. So this, I'm not even going to title it. I don't even think I'm going to title it collective, because it feels like it's divine feminine reading. Let me see. Tell me more. I want to look into this tragedy, forbidden love. It could have been some sort of love triangle as well. Like you may have chosen the karmic over the soulmate before. We have denial. Yes, not facing the truth, irrational reasoning. You may have been denying your feelings for this person, for this soulmate, or vice versa. Like I said, repression. Somebody repressed their emotions. Regret, repression. Somebody repressed their emotions in the past, and they feel regret about it. They feel regret because that caused this soulmate connection to be halted, to be paused at least, because of the repression of not being expressive on how you feel, or this person not being expressive on how they feel. But it's like they can't deny, whoever is feeling this way cannot deny that they feel a pull to you, or you feel a pull to them. Whose energy is this? Who is feeling this way? Love affair. Dirty little secret down low. I feel like it's whoever was, it may be a earth sign. It may be an earth sign. I can't even tell if my camera, if this is in the camera, so excuse me, y'all. But it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You may be an earth sign. But whoever it is, it's like it was a forbidden love. And it could have been because you were in this connection, this karmic connection. Somebody was in this karmic connection. I'm telling you, somebody was in that karmic connection with this confusion illusions. They were under illusions. They was under a spell. I heard love spell. Under some sort of spell, though, so to speak. Where it's like denying how you truly felt for this other person. So if this is you who repress your emotions for a soulmate, it's like you were trying to remain loyal to this karmic relationship that you were in with this person that was siphoning your energy. And you were trying to remain loyal to them because you thought you were doing the right thing. You were under these illusions with these rose-colored glasses on. You were romanticizing the connection with that person. You wasn't learning the lessons per se. You were meant to learn some lessons in that connection, and you didn't learn them right away. And that's okay. You had to learn them at your own pace. But I feel like you've learned them now, especially based off that previous reading that I did for Divine Feminine. Calling your power back, creating distance, setting boundaries. Keeping your moves silent, moving in silence, you know? It's like, I feel like, especially with this assistant spirit guides here too, that's a pleasant surprise as well. Emotions, I just also heard like emotions may have come up out of nowhere. Memories of this soulmate may have come up out of nowhere. I feel like it's because these glasses came off, man. Like it was a love spell. Like it was like, and it doesn't, I always say this, it doesn't have to be like chanting and incantations and, you know what I'm saying, like candles and all. It doesn't have to be anything like that. It could have just been you exchanging that sexual energy with that person. Exchanging that sexual energy with them. Got you in this romanticized energy where you were romanticizing them in the connection. And you thought it was love. I heard it was really lust. But it's like the love that you truly felt was with this soulmate, but you repressed it. You repressed it. And you also was in denial. More glasses with the denial card. It's like you put the glasses on, like you were trying to ignore what you were feeling for this other person. and you try to stick it out with this person that was not healthy for you, this person that was siphoning from you, this energy vampire. And it's like, once you created that distance with that energy vampire, that person that you were in this, whether it was just a sexual relationship or a committed relationship, I'm getting the energy that for many of you it was a committed relationship. But once you, it's like the spell broke. You took the glasses off, the spell broke, and you was able to see this person for who they really were, not for who they were trying to, present to you. This false character that they were presenting to you. It no longer worked once the spell broke. You took the glass off, spell broke, and I'm getting the energy that allowed this connection, this soul connection that you have with this soulmate. It allowed them access. Ooh, it allowed them access. Look, access granted. The key. And look, y'all. Look, I'm telling you, at the bottom of the deck, waves, emotions coming and going. This, you were on, it was like under I'm telling you, like a love spell with this energy vampire had you were buying into the illusions, but it's like you wasn't seeing through your third eye. It's like they blocked that. They blocked your third eye. They also blocked your heart off. It's like your vision was blurred. And look at these keys, y'all. Look at the keys at the bottom. You see how they're dingy down here? There's no color to them. It's like they're it's kind of like it gives me like blurred vision. I hope y'all can see this clear. It gives me like blurred vision, this bottom row here. And that was like the example of you being under that love spell, under the illusion that this person put you under, especially with you exchanging that sexual energy with them. I'm telling you, be careful with that. It's like they were able to get into your mind. They were able to block that intuition. They were able to block your heart off as well, block this connection with the soulmate. They were able to block that because they were able to block your third eye, because they were able to exchange that with you. And your vision was blurred. Your intuition was blocked. Once that spell broke, once your spirit guides, assistant spirit guides helped you to break free of that illusion, look at all this color coming back. All of this color on these keys. It's like you was able to see shit for what it really was now. It's like everything was the same color down here. Everything was the same vibe. It was illusions, trickery. Like, oh my God. And then now you can see clearly. And I feel like, again, like I said, once the illusion broke, it's kind of like the illusion that they presented to you. It was a blockage. It was a blockage, like a blockade. But with this connection with the soulmate, it blocked that. It blocked y'all telepathic communication. Just heard that. It blocked access to one another. That person was a block for you and this true love here. It was a block. Once the spell broke, the block was lifted. It was lifted. And now access is now granted back to you and this soulmate. It's like like I said, you may have felt like a rush, like these emotions and these memories, this nostalgic feeling that you may have been feeling towards this soulmate, whoever this person is. It's like a flood. I'm getting like a flood of emotion may have come out of nowhere. That may have been a surprise as well. Like, damn. But it's like, where did this come from? But it never left. That's the thing. It never left. How you feel for the soulmate never left. It was just repressed. And this karmic person had you in denial about how you truly felt about that soulmate. They obscured your vision. They obscured, like they were a block. I'm also getting energy that with you exchanging that energy with them, they were able to like confuse you in a way, like it was like to make you think that what you were feeling towards this soulmate was really how you felt about this karmic. It's given like destiny swap. But like I said, look at the bottom, waves, emotions. It came just out of nowhere. I'm telling you, the memories came out of nowhere. The magnetism that you feel towards the soulmate, it's like, oh my God, like I miss them. I'm getting the energy of like you missing them, you thinking about memories that y'all had, conversations y'all had. I'm also seeing somebody crying. So you may have felt like a flood of emotions, like where it brought you to tears when it came to you thinking of this person again. Look, action, courage, beginnings, stability, harmony, single. Yes, once you block, I'm telling you, once you cut that person off, look, no more. They had you in chains, man. They had you in chains. They had you locked down. Once you broke out of that, it's like all this true shit came back. What was true came back. The true love, the emotions that you feel for this person came back. The attraction came back, and it came back full force. You may be looking for this person up on social media. Look, you desiring them. Oh my God. Look, you want a family home with them. I'm telling you, tell them. Oh my God, y'all can't make it up. All of that came back up. Once you removed the block, that person was a block. Oh my God. They try to block your true love union, but it ain't work. You remembered. You awakened. Like, hell no, this ain't this. This ain't what I thought. You might be even looking back like, how the fuck did I let them persuade me like that? How did I let them trick me? How did I let them get me to choose them over this soulmate? It's okay though. Don't fester on it. It's okay. You broke out of it now. Look, oh man, you broke out of it. This person that was that you was in this connection with too, that had you under illusions, they could have been a affair. Like you could have had an affair with them. You could have been with this soulmate and had an affair with this karmic person, and then once that happened, they was able to get in your field and manipulate some shit energetically. Or it could have been the other way around, where you were in this connection with this karmic, and then you had a love affair with this soulmate. You met the soulmate later, had a love affair with them, and it felt like a true love, but you felt like you had to stick to, who you were with originally, which was this karmic person. And they had you under all types of illusions and confusion with the manipulation they were doing. I'm getting like warlock energy, y'all. Like dark witch or dark warlock energy. But you broke free. Oh my gosh. And now I'm getting energy that somebody wants to communicate. I'm feeling like it's you. If this is you who all these emotions are coming up now, it's like you want to talk to this person really bad. You may be looking them up on social media. I'm telling you. You may be looking them up on social media, watching them online. I'm getting the energy of somebody trying to plan out what to say or how to approach. What else? Release, surrender. You got rid of that motherfucker. Yes, you got rid of that energy fucking vampire. And look, twin flames, the one, marriage souls, pledge. That's what this karmic tried to block you from. This soulmate twin flame, this soul connection. That's what they tried to look. You watching them? I'm telling you, you looking them up online or something. But that's what they tried to block. That's what they tried to block. I'm going to take a couple more of these oracles. Look, growth, summer. Summer may be significant. Summer is right around the corner where I'm located. Oh my gosh. It's like the sunset on that, Carmen. You learned the lesson. See your emotions as teachers. You learned the lesson. Rejection was your protection. This person, that karmic may have rejected you in some way, and that helped you to wake up, or you rejecting them. Also, I'm also getting energy of, for those of you who was wondering now, kind of looking back at like, how did I even let them get that close to me and manipulate me in that way? Or how did I allow them to, siphon from me or whatever? It's because you were fragmented. Something happened. Whenever it happened, it's something that had you kind of fragmented. It was something within you that was unhealed or that needed addressing, that allowed this person to gain access to you in that way. It was something that you were I don't want to say missing or lacking, but that's the best. It's something that you needed to address within yourself, and you've addressed it. Because if you didn't address it, you would still be under the illusions. You would still be in that karmic situation. Some of you may still be in it. This may be future energy here. Others of you, but I do feel like most of you are not. Either you're no longer in this connection, or you're on the verge of making your way out. You're making plans to get out. Seed spring. I'm telling you, the seeds is this the seeds is this love, this overflow of love and emotion that you feel towards this soulmate / twin flame, your divine partner. I'm gonna just say that your divine partner. It's like the seeds have been planted this spring. I'm in spring where I'm located now. You may be in spring also. If you're not, springtime may be significant for you wherever you are. The seeds will be planted in that time for some of you. But they're growing in the summer. I feel like by summertime, you and this soulmate are going to have some sort of contact. It's going to be some sort of contact. We have transformation, Pluto. We in Pluto retrograde still. Ooh, this Pluto retrograde is working, honey. I'm going to take like one more card. And then I'm going to pull some tarot. Oh, y'all. Wowzer. One more card. One more oracle. Ooh, that's super flip. Look, my spirit team did it again. Now, it's only 2 cards, so I don't mind. But it flipped out like this, literally, y'all, where it was directly on top of each other, where it looked like one card. And then when I went to grab it, boom. Irreconcilable differences, divorce final. And then we have racing, running, avoiding. That may be, let me see. Trying to look at see where I could put this card at. Yeah, that may be the energy of this past person, or it could also be the energy of like you. This may be a concern in your mind. I'm picking up on that as well. That for those of you who resonated with, yeah, but look, you still gonna take a risk though. Nightlife, gamble, take a risk. Vegas may be significant, but you still gonna take a risk because look. Because you got the clarity on it. That's right after it. That's right after nightlife. Third eye clarity. Your third eye open now. You know what it is now. You know who it is. You know who your divine partner is. Ain't no confusion, illusion. Them glasses is off. But I feel like you still have a concern in your mind on whether or not, the differences between you and this soulmate, like what caused the distance between you two, if like y'all can reconcile. Like you still have a fear of rejection when it comes to you approaching this divine partner here. Because you know that you were running. For those of you who resonate with being in denial, repressing your emotions for this divine partner, you were avoiding, you were running from them. And so you have that concern that they're not going to forgive you, that they're not going to be able to move past that, especially for those of you who resonate with being in a relationship with this divine partner before and then you stepping out, having a love affair with this karmic here. I feel like for those of you who really resonate with that, I feel like you're especially having a concern that you're going to be rejected and that this person is not going to give you another opportunity. But like I said, you're still going to go for it. You're still going to risk it because you know what it is now. You know who your person is and you know who you want. Ooh, you know who you deserve also. So I'm about to pull some tarot. I want to look into this tragedy, forbidden love affair, and irreconcilable differences. What you're fearing about that, like why you fear that they may reject you. So yeah, let's just start there. Okay, so tell me about this tragedy and love affair. Clarify these 2 cards, Spirit. Tragedy, forbidden love, and love affair. What's this tragedy, forbidden love, and love affair? Tragedy, forbidden love, and love affair is clarified by the King of Wands. Telling you that King of Wands You know, they're fiery. They're very, like, they're attractive. It could be like they're very connected to the sacral chakra as well. So it could have been like a very intense, like a lustful attraction that you may have had. Oh, wow. To, this King of Wands here, we have the World reversed. Look, refusing to close out a cycle. We have Three of Pentacles reversed, even though you were misaligned. I'm telling you. And then we have the Eight of Cups reversed, not learning from the past, returning. You kept returning back to this karmic person. I feel like you were putting this soulmate, this divine partner, in like you kept putting them in like a confusing sort of like love triangle sort of situation where it's like you were confused. Confusion illusions. And it's because it was because you was exchanging this sacred energy with this bum, this fucking bum. Okay, that's what they were. That person that was siphoning your divine energy and using it and manipulating you, they were a bum. And you kept returning back to the bum because you had created a soul tie with them at this point. And then the more you gave in to that sexual attraction with them, it's like you were giving them more of you, more and more of your energy. They were siphoning more and more from you. They were confusing you more and more. The spell, so to speak, was just getting stronger and stronger. And it was not allowing you to see clearly that this was not the right person for you. That the person that was for you, the divine partner, was right there. But you couldn't see because, like I said, this karmic person was manipulating the energy here. I'm telling you, I'm getting dark witch energy. I'm telling you, they were manipulating the energy to make you believe that the love, the intensity, the attraction that you felt for your soulmate, that's really who you felt it for. But they were able to manipulate you enough, get into your energy and play around in it a little bit to confuse you, to make you believe that what you were feeling for your divine partner was really what you were feeling towards this karmic. And it was never that. Now you know it was never that because the spell is broken. And you're like, what the fuck? You a bum. And now all of the true feelings it's like you caught all your power back and you see shit clearly, and everything that you have been feeling deep inside is getting directed at who it belongs to for real, which is your divine partner. All of the love, all of the attraction, all of the memories, all of the future intentions that you want, whether it's a family, whether it's a home, whether you want to have a business together, whether you just want to travel, like whatever you want to do with your life. And whoever, it's like you may have seen that karmic in every part of that at one point when you was exchanging that energy with them. You may have seen them in your future plans. Now that spell is broken, it's like I see like I just saw like a vision of like you on a beach or something, like traveling, like on vacation, and I see the karmic is in the it's like pictures I'm seeing. The karmic is on the beach with you, like in the background. I just see them in the background though. And it's like they're just in every shot you take, no matter where you travel, no matter what you're doing, whether it's with family, friends, you have children together, you're experiencing of being a mother or a father, it's like I see them in all of these shots here, but they're in the background. And it's like because it was an illusion, it was trickery done there. It was spell work for real. And it's like now that is broken, I saw them fizzle away. It's like they fizzled away. And your true divine counterpart appeared in their place because they were always meant to be there. This motherfucker came in and did some fucking trickery. Try to do a destiny swap with your divine counterpart and with you as well, because they try to block you from your divine counterpart. So they wanted to be in the position in your life. They wanted to hold the place in your life that your divine counterpart was meant to hold. So they was trying to destiny swap with them. But also with them having that access to you, they were also siphoning your energy and trying to take all that you had to use for their benefit as well and to build off of that. So they were trying to destiny swap with you too. Oh yeah, karma is going to be on their ass. It's going to be on their ass. If it ain't already, it's going to be on their ass. And They deserve every little bit of it. Because that was like a double, you know what I'm saying? A double plane, a double fuckery trickery stuck in the past. It's like you cannot let them go. You cannot let them go because it was the fucking soul tie. That shit broke. And if you still in it, I'm telling you, do some cord cutting. Again, check out that Divine Feminine reading. Do some cord cutting rituals. Do some full moon rituals, release rituals. You know, call your power back. Like I said, even these rituals, you don't necessarily have to do anything extravagant, candles and all of that stuff. You could just speak that shit, okay? Your voice is the spell. Your voice is the ritual. Your intentions are the ritual. Put assertiveness behind what the fuck you say. Mean that. Be confident about it. Be real serious about it too. Call all of that shit back. Cut that tie. If for those of you who are still feeling stuck, you're not stuck. It's an illusion. You're not stuck. They want you to believe you're stuck. And do a sacral chakra womb cleansing as well. Spiritual baths, herbal baths, yoni steams for those of you that got yonis. I don't know if they got like sausage steams. I don't know. Hey, for those of you who got sausages, do cleanse though. Cleanse the energy, cleanse your body, cleanse your spirit of this karmic energy, bro. They were dark. They were dark. Oh man, that karma is gonna knock their head off, figuratively. Shit. Woo. Okay, so it was just you being stuck with this past person. You could not let them go. So with you not being able to let them go, you could not fully move forward with this divine counterpart. Now, for those of you who have finally cut the ties with that, you see things clearly. You know who your divine counterpart is. You know that this person is your soulmate, your twin flame, your partner. This is the person that you truly love. This is the person that you truly want to grow and expand with. And you just want to go for it. You just want to go for it now. I want to know, how does, let me see, what's this irreconcilable differences? I feel like that has to do with, you feel like this all of this that you kind of like, this back and forth that you did with this soulmate, it's like, yeah, you feel like they're going to be cold to you because of that. With this King of Cups reverse, you feel like they're not going to be able to move past that. Like you didn't choose me. Like you didn't choose them, basically. At least not right away. We have overcommitment. Yes, inability to commit. Disorganization, juggling, Two of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, you feel like they're not going to be able to move past that. But like I said, you feel like it's just best. That's why that going with the flow card is here too. I forgot. It didn't say go with the flow, but it was something like that. But it did say go with the flow. But I mean, like the title of the card. It's like you just like, I just gotta go with it. I just gotta go with it. It say take an initiative too. It's like, I feel like that is going to be a pleasant surprise as well. That's why Spirit is telling you not to get in your head. You know, not to overthink things, and don't attach yourself to any one specific outcome, okay? Things could go an array of ways, but I feel like it feels hopeful, feels optimistic. I feel like you're optimistic as well. Like you still have the thoughts of like wondering, like, are they going to, you know, respond to me? Are they going to, you know, give me another opportunity? But it doesn't feel like overthinking. I'll say that. It doesn't feel like overthinking. It feels like you're kind of weighing both sides. It feels like you're like, well, it could go this way where they deny me, but it could also go this way, you know, where I'm just pleasantly surprised. And I feel like you're optimistic about it going the latter, where you're pleasantly surprised. And I feel like it too. Let's see. Oh my gosh. This is so, I'm so happy that you cut that motherfucker off. I'm so happy, because what the fuck? That is crazy. Try to do a double destiny. So who the fuck did they think they were? Cuckoo Cachoo, I tell you. Okay, so now let's look into that. Just like, I am just like appalled, y'all. I'm still on that. Like, who the Okay, what else? Let's look into Let me see. Let's look into, I want to know how, because we know how you feel about this soulmate. Let's see how your divine partner feels about you. How does the collective's divine partner feel about them? Or the, oh shit, I don't know if I'm going to say collective or divine feminine. Damn. We have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. They feel like you didn't put in a lot of effort. They feel like you gave up on it too soon. I feel like they feel like you did. Let me see. How does this person feel about the collective? How does the collective's divine counterpart feel about them? We have, yeah, justice reversed. They feel like you were dishonest. But Knight of Cups, they still they still have romantic love for you. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They feel like you're beautiful. They do want to romance you. I'm also getting energy of them wanting to like have a conversation with you too. I'm telling you, this is going to be a nice, pleasant surprise. Tell me more about how the collective's divine partner feels about them. It's going to be a pleasant surprise, y'all. It's going to be a pleasant surprise. That's why Spirit is saying just go with the flow. Do what you're guided to do. Follow your emotions and trust them. Allow them to teach you. Just like you allowed your emotions to teach you when it came to this karmic person, this dark energy that you were tied to. You allowed your emotions when you were around them. You did not feel safe. I talked about that in the in the Divine Feminine reading. You did not feel safe around this karmic person. Energetically, for some of you, it was physically, it was like something was off. You felt it in your body. But again, what they were presenting to you was not lining up with what you were feeling spiritually. And you were waiting for the proof. I talked about that. You were waiting for some sort of physical proof before you could let them go, or before you could call them out, or before you could set boundaries, or whatever the case, because they kept gaslighting your ass, making you believe that what you were feeling, trying to cause you to doubt your intuition, and you were doubting it. I'm telling you, they blocked your third eye. So they had you doubting your own intuition when it came to them, because they were presenting as this loving, kind, person that genuinely cared about you and wanted the world with you, but it was trickery. And you're like, well, they present this way, but my body is telling me like what's coming up for me is just not lining up with what they're presenting. Listen to that shit all the time. Now you realize that. You realize that when you feel shit in your body around people, you don't need physical proof. You are divine feminine energy embodied. You don't need physical proof, baby. You are intuitive as hell. That's all you need. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your body. Listen to the emotions that come up when you're around somebody. If something feels off, that shit is off. You don't need to see anything take place in the 3D to understand that. And you realize that now. You realize that. We have Knight of Swords. Oh, wow. Look at. They are focused on you. They may be looking you up online too. Y'all may be marrying each other. Y'all may be marrying each other. I also get the energy that all of these emotions and things that are coming up for you, that this divine counterpart has already been feeling. It's just that you were blocked being tied to that other person. You were blocked. So you wasn't able to pinpoint, what you were feeling, like put it in the right direction. You were putting everything that you were feeling towards the divine counterpart. You were putting it towards this karmic. And it's like everything that you're feeling now is organic. It's authentic. It ain't no obscure, no illusions involved with it. And now it's being directed at the one it was always meant to be directed towards, which is your divine counterpart. And you're feeling an overflow of emotion and attraction and sexual energy as well. Telepathic communication. And you're feeling all of that with this divine counterpart. But I'm saying all of that to say that everything that you're feeling now, they've been feeling. Since y'all been at a distance, they've been feeling that for you. And it never went away. With the Knight of Cups, it never went away. And they feeling daring too when it comes to you. They feeling impulsive. I wonder if they know about y'all breakup. I feel like they know. Let's see. Do they know? Does the collective's divine counterpart know about the collective's split from this karmic? Because if they're watching you online, yep. Yep. The Five of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, they know. They know. Look, hope returns. They know that y'all have split up, and now they're feeling impulsive, like, oof. Oh, what did I say? They know. Two of Cups reverse, breakup, separation. They know. They like, ooh, my baby free now. My baby free. Oh, I'm so excited for y'all. I'm so excited. Let me see. I guess I could do like future predictions. Let's do some future predictions. Like we got the Two of Wands. You got a choice to make. You're choosing a path, and that's the path you're choosing. You're choosing that path. Future planning. Tell me more about the future potentials for the collective and their divine counterpart. Oh, yeah. But you know what? This detour was purposeful. Look, Three of Cups. Collaborations, working together, celebrations, friendship. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Give me one more card on future predictions for future potentials for the collective and their divine counterpart. Oh, y'all. But like I was saying, the detour was purposeful because inner child healing is there. It was some lessons that you had to learn, y'all. And I feel like that lesson that y'all really had to learn was to, look, as I'm about to say, the lesson that y'all had to learn was to listen to your intuition, trust in you. This Aquarius energy as well. But the star card reverse came out. Lack of faith, loss of hope, disconnection. You were disconnected from yourself. You was disconnected from your intuition because this dark energy was gaslighting and manipulating and playing in your fucking energy. They gonna get it. Oh, they gonna get it. They are gonna get it. Like they had you so obscured where you did not trust your own intuition, you didn't trust your own knowing. But that was the lesson. This relationship, that connection was purposeful because it taught you to trust in you. It taught you to listen to your intuition, to listen to your emotions, that they're teaching you something. Don't deny yourself. Don't let people come in and manipulate you. So this had to happen. It was something within you in terms of your inner child that was, like I said, going back to something needed to be addressed within you that allowed you to be attached to this karmic energy. You healed that, whatever that was. A rejection, abandonment wound, worthiness wound, lack of self-confidence, self-trust, whatever it was for you. You tended to that. It was illuminated. This person illuminated it. This karmic did illuminate that within you. Like, damn, why can't I let them go? Why can't I walk away? Even though, I don't feel energized. I don't feel uplifted around them. I don't feel motivated or optimistic. I feel drained and tired and unhappy. And they're not interested in my life. They don't even ask me how my day went. Like, they're not making my life easier. Why can't I walk away? Because you were under a love spell and it was able to penetrate you or affect you because of this wound that was still unaddressed within you, this inner child wound. You addressed it now. You healed it now. The curse, the spell is broken now. And you see things clearly. Your third eye is wide open, your heart wide open too for this person. You like, oh yeah, let's get to it. Look. Bottom of the deck to the pentacles. You like, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Y'all about to be ooh, tell me about it. Tell me about it. I love good news. Tell me about it in the comments, baby. When y'all come together, 10 of Pentacles, y'all gonna be generational wealth, stability, growth. Y'all may work together. Y'all may start a business together. Y'all bosses, two bosses coming together. Look, no more doubting your intuition. It was your inner child. Page of Cups also talks about your inner child as well. Yep, neglecting your inner child. Ooh, no more. That's why you kept returning. It was that inner baby. Like, look, it's something happening. It's something. you realize, I don't care how long it took you, don't even fester on how long it took you. It took you how long it was meant to take you for your journey to realize this. This person was blocking your intuition. They were blocking your creativity because they were stealing from you. It was literally spiritual robbery. Spiritual robbery. They spiritually robbed you. And now they about to do spiritual time. Yes, the hell they are. Spiritual time. Look, temperance. Balance, harmony, peace, patience, tranquility, purpose, healing. Yeah, baby. Cause no more of this motherfucker. This devil energy. No more sexual lust. I'm telling you, they were manipulating your ass with lustful energy. We got the 3 of Swords. Separation. No more. And you bossed up, baby. Queen of Pentacles. Bossed up. No more of that. You would never repeat the same shit again. You would never. You learned a valuable lesson. And, you know, it was purposeful. Like I said, don't fester on how long it took you to learn it. You learned it. And your divine counterpart is still in love with your ass. And, you know, the love that you feel for them has finally returned to where it's supposed to be. You see things clearly. Y'all want the same thing. Conversations will be had. Closure will be had. Decisions will be made. I'm telling you, even if y'all don't come together with this person, and I don't even feel that energy, so I don't even know why I'm saying it. But shit, I guess some of you, you know, it's still a choice, you know. But what this reading is showing, you want them. You want life with them. You have made your decision. This is who you want, and they have never stopped wanting you back. They just feel like you were dishonest and that you treated them unfairly. But when this conversation happens, you know that too. You realize you were running. You've gotten clarity around what kept you stuck. You've gotten clarity. Now you can give them that closure. Now you can have that discussion with them and be honest with them, because you may not have even understood what was happening when it was happening for you either, because you were confused and under illusions. But now y'all can sit down and have this conversation, communicate openly and honestly and transparently about how you feel, what happened, where things went wrong, why things went wrong, what you've both learned in separation, how you can possibly come back together and, you know, in a better space. I just feel so much beautiful energy from this. Like, this is going to go so beautifully. Oh my gosh, tell me about it. I'm about to put some love messages. This one came out. Hope that you can forgive me one day. I feel like that's your energy. I feel like that's what you're going to say to them. That's what you're going to say to them. Please give me more. Aww. I love you. Yeah, I feel you even though we're apart. I'm telling you. Oh, yeah. I want to tell you how I feel. Give me one more. Give me one more. Yes, y'all. I'm telling you, this feels so optimistic. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I want to feel that way again, and I'm afraid to contact you. You're afraid. I feel like y'all both afraid. I feel like it does feel like, I feel like you're both afraid to contact each other, but it does feel like, because like I said, this person, this divine counterpart knows that you're single now. They know. They know. And they want to reach out to you too. But it feels like for most of you, you're going to have to be the one to make things right, because you're the one who, you know, who was in this confused energy, right? So it feels like, I mean, for some of you, they may reach out, but for most of you, it feels like it's going to have to be you. Okay? And I don't feel like you really got a problem with it. Like I said, you already made up your mind on who you want, and the fact that you just want to have this conversation if you don't receive nothing from it but closure and being able to express yourself. It's like you're in an accepting energy, an open and accepting and flowing energy right now. And you're just like, I'm going to just go for it because I heard he is worth it. So you may be a woman, or you may be part of the LGBTQ community. If you're not a woman, it doesn't matter. Gender doesn't matter. But Like this person that's your divine counterpart may be a man, despite what your gender is. Okay, so let's pull a love message from this Confessions of a Soulmate. Aww. A message from this deck, Spirit. Oh, I love this. I love this energy, y'all. Again, like I said, if this reading resonated for you, check out my Divine Feminine reading from last week, okay? That, I feel like that would definitely resonate with you as well. I need one message out of this deck before I close. Love messages between the collective and the divine counterpart. We got Hold Me. It says, things are not right in my world and I am longing for your embrace today. Please send me your love so that I know everything will be okay. Aww. I feel like that, it feels like that's your energy, collective. And then we have Let Go of Fear. I have no fear of making mistakes. Nothing you do or say will ever make me stop loving you. There are no mistakes on this journey, only soul lessons. Everything happens for a reason. It's safe to be vulnerable with me. Oh my gosh, this person is, oh, they love you. They love you, baby. Oof. Look. Bottom of the deck. Promise. I wish you knew how special you are to me. It says, it kills me not to be able to tell you. You amaze me with your compassion and kindness through this time apart. I promise I will make things right between us. I feel like this is your energy. Y'all love each other. Y'all are so in love with each other. It feels like these two cards are your energy, the Hold Me and the Promise card. It's like this, despite it all, I feel like this person has been so patient with you and so compassionate with you through this back and forth, through this like juggling act and this confusion that you were in. They have been so patient and so kind still to you. I don't feel like they have treated you with any resentment or like, I'll say like any like anger, or I don't feel anything toxic from this person. Even though you hurt them, they still love you the same. It's like they're saying no matter what you have done to them, they love you still the same. I will never, it will never make me stop loving you. Nothing you do or say will ever make me stop loving you. There are no mistakes on this journey, only soul lessons. This person sees beyond the 3D. They probably even got messages that you needed to learn something from that connection. Oh my gosh, y'all. Ooh, this is going to be a beautiful union. A beautiful union. My gosh. So prepare. That's all I'm going to say is prepare, okay? Oof. Prepare. It's going to be beautiful. I feel like y'all are going to be like so influential to others as a couple. I feel like y'all going to grow old together with this Hold Me card. You see how they're two, you know, he actually looks like him too, like an older version. He looks like an older version of him. And she looks like she could be an older version of her. It's like y'all may be in this type of energy at these ages right now, maybe in your 20s, 30s, or something like that. Possibly even 40s. But y'all gonna grow. Y'all gonna grow wise together. I like wise. Y'all gonna grow wise together. Oh, y'all tell me about it. That's what I'm saying. Tell me about it in the comments. Share. I love good news. I love love. Okay, true, genuine, unconditional love. And this is the energy that is this reading is all through this reading. Ooh, I'm so happy for y'all. So that's the reading, y'all. I know it'll reach whoever it's meant to reach. And until the next reading, namaste.